Hello everyone, it's great to have you with me today. Let's talk about something you've probably seen everywhere, from your local pharmacy to your favorite health food store, and maybe even in your own home. I'm talking about eucalyptus oil. You've smelled its sharp, clean, and invigorating scent in chest rubs, cleaning products, and aromatherapy diffusers. It's often touted as a miracle in a bottle, a cure-all for everything from a common cold to a cluttered mind. But with so much noise and so many bold claims, it's easy to feel a little lost and wonder what's real and what's just clever marketing. The big question on my mind, and likely on yours too, is this. Is eucalyptus oil truly the powerful all-purpose remedy it's made out to be? Or are we falling for some well-packaged hype? It's a question worth asking, especially when it comes to your health and well-being. We all want to make smart, informed choices, and that means looking past the flashy labels and getting to the heart of the matter. We see it promoted for healing, cleaning, and even spiritual cleansing. But can one little bottle really do it all? Let's dig in together and find out the truth behind this popular essential oil. My goal here is to be your trusted guide on this journey. We're going to cut through the confusion and get straight to the facts. Think of this as a friendly conversation where we explore the science, celebrate the real benefits, and bust the myths that could be misleading you. We'll look at what medical studies and research actually say about eucalyptus oil's capabilities. I want you to walk away from this feeling empowered, knowledgeable, and confident about how, when, and even you should use eucalyptus oil in your daily life. It's all about finding what truly works for you and your family. So let's get started on this fascinating exploration. We will uncover where this potent oil comes from, what gives it its signature power, and how its use has evolved over centuries. More importantly, we're going to separate the proven, science-backed uses from the exaggerated and sometimes dangerous claims. By the end, you won't just know about eucalyptus oil, you'll understand it. You'll have the tools to use it safely and effectively, and you'll be able to spot the red flags of misinformation. Let's embark on this path to clarity and better health together. Welcome back. As we dive deeper, I want to set the stage for our conversation. In today's world, the wellness industry is booming, and that's a wonderful thing in many ways. It means more people are taking an active role in their health, exploring natural options, and seeking ways to feel their best. However, this boom also comes with a lot of noise. You see promises of miracle cures and ancient secrets on every corner of the internet. It can feel overwhelming to sort through it all, and my mission has always been to help you navigate this landscape with clarity and confidence, armed with real, evidence-based information. The purpose of our discussion today isn't just to talk about one specific oil. It's about building a framework for how you approach all natural remedies. It's about learning to ask the right questions and look for credible answers. When you hear about a new supplement or an essential oil, I want you to think like a detective. Where does this information come from? Is it backed by scientific research or just personal anecdotes? Understanding the difference is key to protecting your health and making choices that genuinely support your well-being, rather than just emptying your wallet on unproven fads. Today, we're putting eucalyptus oil under the microscope as our case study. We are going to look at what it truly is, where its real strengths lie, and where the claims go too far. This isn't about dismissing natural remedies, far from it. It's about embracing them responsibly. Nature provides us with a powerful pharmacy, but like any medicine, these remedies need to be understood and used correctly. We will honor the traditional wisdom behind these practices, while also applying the rigor of modern science to validate their effectiveness and ensure their safety for you and your loved ones. So, as we move forward, keep this mindset. We are truth seekers on a mission to find what works. We will celebrate the legitimate, science-supported benefits of eucalyptus oil because they are impressive and genuinely helpful for many common issues. But we will also shine a bright light on the marketing fluff and the myths that can be unhelpful or even harmful. This balanced approach is the secret to integrating natural solutions into your life in a way that is both effective and, most importantly, incredibly safe for everyone in your household. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is eucalyptus oil? It's not just some fragrant liquid, it's a highly concentrated extract derived from the leaves of the eucalyptus tree, which is native to Australia. For centuries, Aboriginal Australians have used these leaves for their medicinal properties, creating poultices and infusions to treat fevers, wounds, and respiratory ailments. The modern oil we see today is typically produced through a process called steam distillation. Fresh or partially dried eucalyptus leaves are steamed, which causes them to release their potent essential oil. The resulting steam, now carrying the oil, is then cooled, and the pure oil is separated from the water. The true magic behind eucalyptus oil's power lies in its chemical composition. The main active ingredient, and the one responsible for its strong, camphor-like aroma, is a compound called 1,8-cineol, more commonly known as eucalyptol. This single component can make up a staggering 70 to 90% of the oil, and it's the primary driver of the oil's most well-known therapeutic effects. When you inhale the vapor of eucalyptus oil, it's the eucalyptol that goes to work on your respiratory system, interacting with receptors in your airways to help ease congestion and calm coughs. It's a powerhouse molecule provided by nature. This history is important because it shows us that eucalyptus oil isn't some new age fad. Its use is rooted in a long tradition of natural medicine, which has now captured the attention of modern science. Researchers have been studying eucalyptol for decades, trying to understand precisely how it works and what it can do for our health. This scientific validation helps us move beyond simple folklore and into the realm of evidence-based wellness. Knowing that there's a specific, powerful compound at work gives us confidence that the effects we feel are real and measurable, not just a placebo effect from the strong scent. Understanding this foundation is crucial. When you pick up a bottle of eucalyptus oil, you're holding a product of both ancient tradition and modern science. You're holding a concentrated dose of eucalyptol, a compound with proven biological activity. This knowledge empowers you to appreciate the oil for what it is, a potent natural extract with specific targeted benefits. It also helps you understand why using it correctly is so important. This isn't just scented water. It's a powerful substance that deserves our respect and a mindful approach to its application in our daily lives. Now for the part you've been waiting for. What does the science say eucalyptus oil is genuinely good for? Let's move past the hype and focus on the proven, evidence-based benefits that can make a real difference in your life. The good news is that there are several well-documented uses for this powerful oil that are supported by solid research. These are the applications where you can feel confident that you're using eucalyptus oil for its intended and most effective purposes. It's not a cure-all, but it is a fantastic specialist for a few key areas of your health. First and foremost, eucalyptus oil is a star when it comes to respiratory support. This is its most famous and well-studied benefit. The eucalyptol it contains acts as a natural decongestant and expectorant. When you inhale its vapors, it helps to thin mucus, open up your airways, and make coughs more productive. This is why it's a key ingredient in so many over-the-counter chest rubs and inhalants designed to relieve the symptoms of colds and bronchitis. It doesn't cure the underlying illness, but it provides significant symptomatic relief, helping you breathe easier while your body fights off the infection. Next up is its ability to soothe sore muscles and joints. When applied topically, and always diluted, eucalyptus oil creates a warming sensation that can help ease minor aches and pains. Some studies suggest it has mild anti-inflammatory and analgesic, meaning pain-relieving properties. This makes it a popular ingredient in massage oils, balms, and creams, designed for post-workout recovery or for providing temporary relief from the discomfort of conditions like arthritis. The combination of its penetrating aroma and its warming effect on the skin can be incredibly comforting for tired, overworked muscles. Finally, let's talk about its role as an insect repellent and a mild antiseptic. The strong scent of eucalyptus oil is unpleasant to many insects, including mosquitoes and ticks, making it a useful natural alternative to chemical-based repellents for short-term protection. Furthermore, its antimicrobial properties make it suitable for cleaning minor cuts, scrapes, and wounds. Applying a very diluted solution can help cleanse the area and protect against infection. These are practical, everyday uses where eucalyptus oil can be a handy and effective tool to have in your natural first aid kit at home. Let's take a closer look at how eucalyptus oil works its magic on your stuffy nose. When you're dealing with a cold, flu, or sinus congestion, the membranes in your nasal passages become swollen and inflamed, making it difficult to breathe. The hero here, eucalyptol, provides a powerful 1-2 punch. First, when you inhale the steam from a few drops of eucalyptus oil in hot water, the vapor helps to reduce this swelling. Second, it acts as an expectorant, which means it helps to loosen and thin the thick mucus that's clogging your airways, making it easier for you to cough it up and clear it out. The best way to harness this benefit is through steam inhalation. It's a simple, time-tested method that provides immediate relief. All you need to do is add 3 to 5 drops of pure eucalyptus oil to a large bowl of steaming hot water. Then, lean over the bowl, drape a towel over your head to trap the steam, and breathe deeply for 5 to 10 minutes. The warm, moist air combined with the potent eucalyptol vapors will work together to open your sinuses and chest. This can be a game changer when you're feeling miserable from congestion, helping you breathe more freely and get a better night's sleep. Now let's shift our focus to those tired, aching muscles. Whether you've had a tough workout at the gym or spent the day doing yard work, muscle soreness is a common complaint. Eucalyptus oil can be a fantastic ally in your recovery. When you massage a diluted eucalyptus oil blend into your skin, it creates a gentle warming sensation. This sensation helps to increase blood flow to the area, which can relax tight muscles and speed up the healing process. This is not just a feeling. The increased circulation brings more oxygen and nutrients to the muscle tissue, helping to flush out lactic acid and other waste products. To create your own soothing muscle rub, the key is proper dilution. Never apply pure eucalyptus oil directly to your skin, as it can cause irritation. A good rule of thumb is to mix about 5 to 10 drops of eucalyptus oil with 1 ounce of a carrier oil, like coconut, jojoba, or almond oil. Gently massage this mixture into the sore areas, like your shoulders, back, or legs. The combination of the massage and the oil's properties provides a wonderful sense of relief. It's a simple, natural way to care for your body after physical exertion and ease everyday aches and pains. Beyond helping you breathe easier and soothing your muscles, eucalyptus oil has a couple of other very practical uses that make it a great addition to your home's natural toolkit. One of its most surprising and useful talents is its ability to act as a natural insect repellent. Many of the bugs that we find annoying, especially mosquitoes, are repelled by the strong, pungent aroma of eucalyptol. This makes it a great plant-based alternative for those who prefer to avoid synthetic chemicals like DEET, especially for casual, short-term use in your backyard or on a brief walk in the woods. Specifically, an oil derived from a different type of eucalyptus tree, the lemon eucalyptus, Corymbia citriodora, is the real star here. Oil of lemon eucalyptus, or OLE, is registered with the Environmental Protection Agency as a biopesticide and is recognized by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention as an effective mosquito repellent. It provides protection that is comparable to low concentrations of DEET. You can find pre-made OLE sprays or create your own by diluting it with a carrier oil or witch hazel. It's a fantastic, effective option for keeping pesky bugs at bay during those summer evenings. Another valuable, though more minor application for eucalyptus oil is as a gentle antiseptic for small cuts and scrapes. Life is full of little mishaps, from a paper cut to a scraped knee, and keeping these minor wounds clean is the first step to proper healing. Thanks to its natural antimicrobial properties, eucalyptus oil can help in this process. Studies have shown that it has activity against certain types of bacteria and fungi. Applying a heavily diluted solution to a minor wound can help cleanse the area and reduce the risk of infection, serving as a natural alternative to some commercial antiseptic creams. To use it for this purpose, safety and dilution are absolutely paramount. You should never pour concentrated eucalyptus oil onto an open wound. Instead, create a very weak solution by adding just 1 or 2 drops of eucalyptus oil to an ounce of a carrier oil like coconut oil, or even to a cup of clean water to make a cleansing rinse. You can then apply this mixture gently to the affected area with a clean cotton bowl. This helps to clean the wound without the harsh sting of alcohol, making it a useful and gentle option for your family's first aid needs. Now that we've celebrated the real science-backed benefits of eucalyptus oil, it's time to tackle the other side of the coin. We need to do some important myth-busting. In the world of wellness, fantastic claims can spread like wildfire, and eucalyptus oil has certainly been at the center of a few. It's crucial to separate what's real from what's simply fiction, because believing in these myths can be ineffective at best and dangerous at worst. Let's clear the air and set the record straight on some of the biggest overhyped claims you might have heard. First, let's address the big one, the idea that eucalyptus oil can cure the common cold or the flu. This is simply not true. While eucalyptus oil is excellent for relieving the symptoms of these illnesses, like congestion and coughing, it does not kill the viruses that cause them. It doesn't shorten the duration of your sickness or prevent you from getting sick in the first place. Think of it as a comfort measure, not a cure. It helps you feel better while your immune system does the hard work of fighting off the infection. Believing it's a cure could stop you from seeking proper medical care when you need it. Another pervasive myth is that eucalyptus oil is a powerful, all-purpose disinfectant that can kill all germs, viruses, and bacteria on surfaces. While it does have some antimicrobial properties, it is not a substitute for registered disinfectants like bleach or alcohol-based cleaners, especially when you need to sanitize your home during flu season or a stomach bug outbreak. Using eucalyptus oil to wipe down your kitchen counters might make them smell nice, but it won't reliably kill dangerous pathogens like E. coli or norovirus. For true disinfection, you need to stick with products that are proven to do the job effectively. Then there's the vague but popular claim that eucalyptus oil can detoxify your body. The concept of detoxing is itself a major buzzword in the wellness industry, often with little scientific meaning. Your body already has a highly efficient detoxification system, your liver and your kidneys. These organs work around the clock to filter waste and remove harmful substances. There is no scientific evidence to suggest that inhaling or topically applying eucalyptus oil can pull toxins from your body or cleanse your organs. This claim is pure marketing fluff, without any basis in human physiology or scientific research. Understanding how to use eucalyptus oil safely is just as important as knowing its benefits. Because it is a highly concentrated and potent natural product, it must be handled with respect and care to avoid adverse reactions. It's not something you can just use haphazardly. Following a few simple safety guidelines will ensure that you can enjoy all the wonderful benefits of this oil without any of the potential risks. Think of this as your essential safety checklist before you open that little bottle. Let's make sure you're using it the right way every single time. First and foremost, the golden rule of using eucalyptus oil on your skin is to always dilute it. Never ever apply pure, undiluted eucalyptus oil directly to your skin. It is far too strong and can cause significant irritation, redness, rashes, and even chemical burns. You must dilute it with a carrier oil, such as coconut, jojoba, almond, or even olive oil. A safe dilution for adults is typically 2 to 5 drops of eucalyptus oil per teaspoon of carrier oil. Before using it more widely, always do a patch test on a small area of skin, like your inner arm, to see if you have a reaction. The second critical rule is to never ingest eucalyptus oil unless you are under the direct supervision of a qualified healthcare professional. Swallowing the oil can be highly toxic and even fatal, especially for children. It can cause severe symptoms like stomach pain, dizziness, seizures, and difficulty breathing. The aromatherapy and topical applications we've discussed are the safest ways to use it. The bottles you buy for home use are not meant for internal consumption, so keep them far away from your mouth and never add them to drinks or food. This is a non-negotiable safety rule. Third, you must be extremely cautious with eucalyptus oil around children and pets. The oil is particularly dangerous for young children and infants. Even inhaling the vapors can be too strong for their developing respiratory systems and can, in rare cases, slow their breathing. It should never be applied to a child's face or chest. Similarly, eucalyptus oil is toxic to cats and dogs if ingested, or even if a large amount is absorbed through their skin. It's best to diffuse it in a well-ventilated room where pets cannot directly inhale the concentrated vapor and to keep all bottles securely out of their reach. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the incredible science-backed benefits of eucalyptus oil to the important myths and safety rules you need to know. My hope is that you now feel much more clear and confident about this popular natural remedy. You have the knowledge to use it effectively for things like clearing a stuffy nose or soothing sore muscles, and you also have the wisdom to recognize when the claims are just marketing hype. This is what being an empowered, proactive participant in your own health journey is all about: seeking truth, understanding the facts, and making smart choices. But this conversation doesn't have to end here. In fact, I want it to be the beginning of a larger dialogue. Your personal experiences are valuable, and sharing them helps us all learn and grow. Have you used eucalyptus oil before? What have you found it helpful for? Maybe you have a favorite way to use it for steam inhalation, or a go-to recipe for a muscle-soothing massage oil. Perhaps you tried it and found it didn't work for you. Every story and every perspective adds another piece to the puzzle and enriches our collective understanding. I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can exchange ideas, ask questions, and share our wellness journeys. What other natural remedies are you curious about? Are there other health myths you'd like me to tackle in the future? Your feedback helps me understand what matters most to you, so I can continue to bring you the clear, honest, and science-backed health information you deserve. Let's keep this important conversation going and learn from one another. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset, and taking the time to learn and ask questions is the best investment you can make. Be sure to follow along for more myth-busting segments and practical health tips designed to help you live a healthier, happier life. I look forward to connecting with you again very soon and continuing our journey toward better health together. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, take wonderful care of yourself and your loved ones.